Welcome back, everyone. So, an interesting principal with a unique approach. So, as you can imagine, I'm sure being a school principal is a pretty tough gig. It's a very management-based position, so you're actually doing very little teaching of any kind and a lot of administration, people management, scheduling, emailing, organizing budgets and allocating things. So it's a pretty sort of desk-intensive type of job. I imagine you have to be sitting down and, organizing things a lot. So a lot of principals are usually kind of trapped in their office doing the sit-down desk job. But this guy, this school principal at a free charter school in Louisiana, his name's Jared Lamb, and he was trying to take a new approach. I don't want to be separated from everybody in the school, the teachers, the students. I want to be the hands-on kind of principal. I want to know everybody. I want to be available whenever they've got questions or they need help. So rather than have an office at all, he got a sort of trolley set up and put his laptop on there and I guess the things that he needs for his sort of desk job thing. And it's on wheels, so he can just push it around the school and work anywhere, anyway, anytime. And so on the move, as the title says, he wanted to be always moving from classroom to classroom, hallways, corridors, the lunchroom, all kinds of stuff.
Especially the lunchroom.
Yeah, well, maybe he hung out in the lunchroom a lot, on really stressful days. Trying to manage his workload as well as interacting with everybody. Now, this, as a teacher, I have to admit, when I first read about this style, I was like, oh God, no, he's going to be in your classroom watching your lessons all the time. I can imagine there is a stressful side to this, but the results are pretty good. Towards the end of the article, it details how the high staff turnover rate had gone down, student results had gone up, and actually a lot of people were reporting greater satisfaction with his new style. So he may have found a successful method of managing the principal's job even better than before. So, good job, Mr. Lamb.
Yeah.
Or Principal Lamb.
On the lamb.
That should be in the vocabulary list, but it's not.
It's not.
Anyway, so inspired by this article, let's discuss a few questions.
Ooh, okay.
So we talked about a few of the duties that a principal has to take care of. So of the duties mentioned in the article for a school principal, which do you think would be the most challenging?
I think I said, it's not in the article, but I kind of said dealing with parents and everything, because I do believe there is some interaction with the parents, but on a bigger school, that might be HR. Anyways, the other difficult part that was mentioned is the management. Like, scheduling is not really my thing. There's a lot of different things that I'm good at with management, but scheduling, it would be a daily nightmare. Yeah, and I would be postponing it as much as possible, which would lead to many teachers being upset. Maybe teachers or parents also being upset. So, and on second thought, I don't know if I want to be a principal anymore. I don't think I'd be good at it. Teacher is fine. Yeah. Maybe like a teacher who does part management, part teaching. That's also fine, but I don't know.
Full-time management, yeah. I think it's not my best skill either. So, I'm going to have to change this question slightly because we are teachers. Considering we are teachers, how do you feel, or how would you feel if our school's principal was dropping in and checking on your classes regularly?
Aghast. I would not be very happy about it. I think it would be a distraction to me in my lesson and my students, and I would not appreciate it being during class. And I would tell the principal, I have office hours, and you are not invited to disrupt the class unless invited. Because I think that would be, if I'm teaching a lesson and suddenly like knock, knock, I'm like, what? This is a lesson we're doing here. Like, why are you here? Or if he sneaks into the back and like listens, it's just gonna add like discomfort to the students or distraction to the students and then discomfort to me. So no, no.
I understand. But if they're difficult teenagers, And at any point, you know, if they're really getting out of control and you've tried all the positive reinforcement methods and you can tell them the principal could come in at any moment and see your bad behavior, maybe it could be used as a kind of behavior control method.
That's true. So if you embrace it, maybe you could reduce the amount of stress.
On the teacher,
On the
not
teacher.
necessarily on the kids.
Yeah. We don't
Is
care
that
about them.
fair? I don't know. I'm terrible. I'm not into kids. Sorry.
Wow. Yeah, but dropping in unexpected, I don't know about that.
Anyway, while you consider the pros and cons of becoming a principal or not, take a look down below at the vocabulary section. There's lots of useful stuff, especially if you have any interest in education or the education sector. And hopefully you can fit it into your conversations somewhere. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Allocate.
Allocate.
Disciplinary.
Disciplinary.
Turnover.
Turnover.
Detractor.
Detractor.
One's cup of tea.
One's cup of tea.